Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Mini TrueNet, and welcome back to Stellaris, where the galaxy has just undergone a pretty big change. A fallen empire has woken up. The materialists are awake. They are now an awakened ascendancy, and very soon they're going to decide they want to start growing. Now, this is actually kind of good news. Like, I'm not exactly in a rush to fight these guys. So when I say I'm not in a rush to fight these guys, I'm not in a rush to fight these guys, like, ever. Quite frankly, everyone else in the galaxy seems to kind of be terrible, for the most part. This Naval Federation is okay in terms of its strength. The Raxar are sort of okay-ish. The dwarves are pretty terrible, I think. The Tebazoids are being torn apart. These guys have got nothing down here. This is a very weak corner of the galaxy. So we've got a bit of an interesting problem, which is sooner or later, a crisis is going to show up and threaten the entire galaxy. And when it does, I kind of need, like, you know, at least one other person to potentially help me save the galaxy. So a nice awakened ascendancy might be just the flipping thing. My original next move was to come in here and clear out dwarf territory up to this system, and then fortify the hell out of this system so no one can counterattack me. That actually seems like kind of a bad idea now, because then these guys will basically just try and make me a satellite state. But just because you don't know how it works, yeah, all of the awakened ascendancies will sooner or later basically ask me to submit to them. Now, in some cases that's very bad, in some cases it doesn't really matter. For me, the materialists are probably the least dangerous in the entire world, which is interesting because I'm a spiritualist and they're a materialist, so, like, you know, you'd think it would be bad. But no, it's actually not bad at all, because, let's see, the Xenophils basically force you to sign the peace treaty so you can't go to war anymore. What would my empire be without war? I've no bloody clue. And the xenophobes and the religious lot basically want to actually hand over minerals. So that's a no-no, because I need those to, like, you know, build literally everything. And, you know, there's other various problems there as well. But the materialists, all they want is for you to ban AI, which I've already done as part of keeping my spiritualist faction happy. And then they want you to contribute 25% of your research to them. Which, quite frankly, they're kind of welcome to be honest. I've got plenty enough. I can afford to sacrifice 25% of it in order to just keep them happy. And then me and them can potentially work together when the crisis shows up. So if they ask me to submit, I'm saying yes. I've got no interest in standing against them. But of course, now they've woken up, it's not impossible the religious lads will wake up. And then if I have to choose between the fairly benevolent materialist lads or the religious lads who, you know, are a little bit more to my liking in some ways, I guess it depends who sides with who. Yeah, we need to keep an eye on that, so let's keep an eye on this. So for the time being, we just need to, yeah, hold off on expanding down here, which means I need myself a new target. And I think I know who I want it to be, which is, well, not really so much a target as I need to fight my way through to something. And that is down here. The Zimmerpucks. This bastard federation. Everyone already hates me, so I don't, yeah, you know what? I don't think this is going to make much difference at all to our relationship with them. They already despise me. I've got a wormhole that leads through to right over here. And then if I could just take this system, this system, this system, and this system, I have access to the Ether Drake. Now, I kind of want to take that because the Ether Drake spawns a special really good planet. And I've never actually had it before, so I kind of want to go and see just how good it is. And also I want to fill in the map down here, because it's annoying me there is actually a pirate fleet up here still. It's a tiny pirate fleet as well. It's got like 93 strength. Oh, bless you, you bastards. Bless you. But if I'm going to go to war against the Zimmerpucks, that means technically I'm actually at war with, yeah, all of these guys. I'm at war with this entire federation. So, how do I need to protect myself? Because fortunately, they don't actually have that much of a border with me. We've got these 2 points right here. So Shield Fleet can basically just stay in its current position and deal with any of that. Okay, Shield Fleet, you move over here. We've got ourselves... Aha, I actually finished terraforming that planet. Marvellous. I should get some people down on there because all of the infrastructure's already there. And before that, however, yes, I've actually got all of my fleets currently being upgraded. In order to do that, because I kept running into this stupid bug where it said, oh no, one of these ships is already in production, when it wasn't in production. I just needed to roll back to version 2.0.2, get them all upgrading, and then move myself back forward to the current build, which is 2.0.4. Yeah, that's the reason why time has actually ticked forward a little bit, by the way. I needed to actually have everyone move into the right position. So all my fleets are currently being upgraded. Everything's fine. But we've also got ourselves, hello, some peace. The Raxar at peace with the Rhino Turtles. Have you actually... You didn't finish... Why would you not have finished them off? Why have you not finished those bastards off? How have you not finished them off? Also, ooh. This system totally used to belong to... What are you building right now? Are you actually building a... Yeah, you're totally building a star base. This system used to belong to these guys. I don't know how they lost it exactly. Possibly a random stray animal came through. I'm not sure. That's very interesting. So the Rhino Turtle's still not flipping dead, amazingly. Right, I need to actually get myself down here. Yeah, some new planets. Because I've got this new system over here. Hang on, who's close by to this system over here that likes continental planets? If there's any tabbies nearby, that'd be perfect. Also, just check I don't actually already have a colony ship just... Oh, bloody hell, how do I have so many of these? Oh, probably just because, yeah, when I've integrated subjects, they've come with all their bloody science ships. I should probably break some of these down. Here we go. Tabbies, you are... Actually, yeah, tropical. That's absolutely fine. So we will get ourselves a new colony ship for some tabbies. Get that into production. So there'll be a new colony ship coming from here that can nip straight over to there. Now, where else are there any good worlds? Because bear in mind, energy worlds are better than they used to be. Because now I've got the resource replicator. High energy worlds, I can just basically straight up convert into high mineral worlds just by laying down one of the resource replicators. I think it's minus 45 energy for plus 40 minerals. Let me see. Ooh. Yeah, we've got some good stuff around here. If we need to have a period of peace, just to basically let our fleets be upgraded, I think we can just about manage that, yes. Except we've got... Oh! The Raxar just entered... Oh, that's fascinating. The Raxar just entered a defensive pact with the Tebazoid Ravagers, who have recently had their arse absolutely handed to them by this Federation. Now, that's going to shake up that side of the galaxy a little bit, because it's only a matter of time until... Oh, hang on. Successor kind... Oh, sorry, that's trait. That was like vassalization or something there. It's only a matter of time until the Tebazoid Ravagers end up at war with these guys again. When that happens, the Raxar are going to get pulled south straight into this flipping Federation. Well, that's interesting. Also, I have pretty much... Hang on, what claim is that? Oh, that's just some mushrooms. That's fine. Good, good. I have kind of come to the conclusion I'm not going to be able to take the Raxar to the Prom. I'm not sure that that's going to happen. Like, I'd like it to happen. I'm going to still keep working towards it. I'm just not convinced it's actually going to, because they do seem to hate me, because they hate me going to war, and to be honest, I love war. War is the best thing. Also, is that another tomb world? Ooh, as that's another tomb world. Go on then, we'll terraform that as well. Let's make that into a lovely tropical world. Nice. I'm sitting on all this energy. Why not convert all the tomb worlds into nice worlds? Also, I think the game just recalculated my naval capacity, because I swear it was red a second ago, and now it's not. But that may just be part of the jump from 0.02 to 0.04. Right, Halifax Defence Fleet. You need to be, well, first up, you need to be renamed. Right, the Verfossen Defence Fleet. We need to do some work here. Fleet Manager. Why can't I open a Fleet Manager for this fleet? What's wrong with this fleet? This fleet should be able to... Game? Why? Is anything else got the Fleet Manager? Everything else has got the... Why do you not have the Fleet Manager? What's wrong with you? Oh, wait, the... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think the Raxar just... Did the Raxar just join the... Oh, wait, what? 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 No, they haven't joined them. They haven't joined the Massive Federation. That's not them. That's... Hang the flip on. Have I just read that right? Have you just joined up with the... They've just joined up with the Romans. This... Okay. I know I just said I was cool with the fact I wasn't going to the Prom with them, but they can't go with the Romans. The Romans are kind of like my ex. That's my former playthrough. Okay, that's not acceptable. That's... Oh, no. That's not cool. Oh. And also, could you guys please be different colours? It's kind of annoying. You're... Right. So remember how we went and killed the Athari to break the Raxar out of a Federation at one point? I think we might have to go and do that again. Right, who's actually part of this bloody Federation that you guys have just joined? Right, so it's 3 separate Mighty Duck breakaway states and the Romans. Which does actually mean the Romans are a bit more... Actually, no. I might just want to let this stand. Because now... Oh, this is fascinating. Because that's also broken your defensive pact with those guys. Yeah, your defensive pact with the Tebazoids is now gone. Now, if the Mushroom people were to decide to attack the Romans, then that would actually pull the Raxar in. That's interesting. Now, how about instead of actually trying to destroy that Federation, in fact, what if I thought about joining it? Who likes me? Okay, they don't like me that much. But eventually, what if I was able to ask for associate status from the Raxar? That could work. That could flipping work. And it means I can still continue with my invasion of Zimmerpuck. That's absolutely okay as well. And we've got more peace going on as well. Oh. Peace between the... Oh, where are the Gamvius? Oh, the poor Gamvius. That's literally all they've got left. They've been left with one... Is that even a planet? Yes, there is indeed a planet in there. They took everything. Right, they're kind of out of places to expand other than into me. Which may be a little bit concerning, and at least does make me glad I'm actually upgrading all my fleets right now, so that's all lovely. Yep, the fleets are nearly done. This is all working out just flipping fine. In fact, yeah, the Raxar Alliance fleet just finished up there. Very, very nice indeed. In red for some reason. They're not damaged. I'm not sure why. Okay, if I am seriously going to launch an assault on this Federation, then what's the best way to lay out my troops? I've got Shield Fleet currently upgrading over here. That's fine. They can guard this gateway. No problem at all. Pax Romana, technically they can go straight through the Pax because they've got forced open borders as part of the peace treaty. Everybody else probably just wants to go through the wormhole straight through here. Right. Trying to get the claims down. It doesn't make the slightest bit of difference. So, I can get these claims down nice and cheap because it's deemed to be a neighbour because of the wormhole situation. So I'll be having that, and I'll be having this, and I'll be having this as well. Then the question is, how far up the actual spine do I want to go? Well, this goes somewhere. Interesting. But it's going to get ridiculously expensive very quickly, which is a shame. I will take, however, some, special resources off you. I may as well... I don't want to go further than this. The point is, I don't want to go beyond the spine, because I want to be able to fortify up this area after I've taken it. So, this area is actually... Hang on, that area is probably pretty well guarded already. If I can get up to here... Yeah, that's 420. And then, the problem is this is going to be slow going, because next time... Ooh, they've got living metal. Do I not have that yet? I don't have that yet. Okay. This suddenly makes this war vaguely justifiable. I can't actually get there. That's a shame. But if I were to take... That's only 150. If I take that, then this next time will be like 40, 60. Okay, I can't get to the living metal regardless, but it is a good idea. So let's just get underway. Anyone else got any living metal I might want to steal? I don't see any immediately. Fine. Make those claims. Let's get this underway. And as soon as the fleets are upgraded, begin, starting to merge in this direction. Also, Fleet 2. I had to actually disband the flipping Forfossans, because whatever, not just Forfossans, my Forfossan defense fleet, because for whatever reason it refused to open in the fleet manager, which is a little bit on the buggy side. Right, all the ships I need for a little bit of an upgraded Forfossan defense force over here. That's all ready to go. These are the Raxar. Over here, the Raxar Alliance fleet is probably, honestly, stronger than I need. Would it be better for me to... Is this planet worth taking? It's not a bad plan, actually. I could have that while I was just kind of swinging through, taking some stuff.
Construction complete.
Except, that would actually require, taking multiple planets, which I don't really want to bother doing. Fine. Probably best I simply move the Raxar Alliance fleet forward, ready to potentially... Hang on, that belongs to you as well. These guys can just stay here. and guard this bit up here, because they've technically got systems all over the bloody shop. But he can just walk wherever he needs to go. More forces are now converging on the new Fossen Defense Fleet. That's absolutely fine. Everyone else is just being upgraded. That's more than enough defense over here. So Fossen Defense and Raxar Alliance handle this side, which means everyone else is free to go in this direction. Shield Fleet stays over here. Hello, are you trying to buy something from me? That is acceptable, yes, assuming actually how much neutronium do I have? Loads. Yeah, that's fine. You're offering minerals. That's a good idea. In fact, actually, was that my own? That might have actually just been my own. Yeah, I think that was actually my own vassals that did that. I feel like I should just share with them because they're like my vassals or whatever, but apparently not. Yeah, Shield Fleet guards this pass, and that means that everybody else is basically free, just pile through here. Except not everyone else needs to. Who is down here in the way? Yeah, General Security. Maybe just stay down here just to deal with any other emergencies that show up. So that would suggest Cabbage Liberators, Starfish Defense, and Salvaged are going in. And that should be more than enough to handle whatever we're going to face. Though actually, Salvaged is pretty weak. Though it is being upgraded right now. It's actually waiting, which is kind of irritating, but no matter. And here we go. The upgrades are almost flipping done, and it's probably going to make very little difference to... It made, like, no difference to ship strength, but it is better. I promise, these new fleets are definitely better. And we've also got more... The Ganvius joined the... Oh! Hang on. The Ganvius were already... Did the Ganvius just leave the... Hang the flip on here. Hang the flip on. The Ganvius Empire joined the... Oh, no, sorry. It was the... Oh, the Rassians. Wrong way round. The Rassians joined this federation. You have backed the wrong horse. Though actually, don't you have some sort of stupid defensive alliance with somebody? No, you might have done once upon a time, but it's been shattered by various federations. Just everyone's in a federation right now. It's crazy. Okay, I tell you what. As Cabbage Liberators and General Security are ready to go... They're going to be the lads that go in first. So we want to go in through Nishpan, straight down here. So you guys, report to Nishpan. We're going in. Alright, so prepare yourselves. In you go. So they have about, yeah, almost 150,000 strength between them. Those two fleets should be able to handle any of this pretty easily. Unless they're into like a ridiculously strong star-based citadel together with all the fleets at the same time. But the AI will never manage to actually draw things together that effectively. No chance. Ah, yes, and that colony ship is ready too. Marvellous. The Italia, I'm sure we've had one called that before, but no matter. Absolutely lovely. Basically, the place has already been fully set up for me. So, you know what? I'm going to keep its original name to honour its original robotic heritage. The robots who we... you know, just dismantled in a perfectly ethical fashion, and no one can prove otherwise. So that's all absolutely fine. You get over there, get on with that. Ah, and actually Starfish Defense is upgrading down there right now, so they can just chill out down there. Shield Fleet's in position. Transport Fleet, you guys need to move on your way, don't you? Yes. You're actually my only fleet, so you also need to go in exactly the same direction. Head over to Nodok. No, not Nodok. Wait, Nishpan. But that's fine, you can go via Nodok. Oh, yeah. These gateways, so bloody convenient. We actually took some serious knocks in the last war, didn't we? Yeah, hang on. Head to the Three Worlds. We need some more Jazzajans. Get some more armies into production, including... Ooh, we actually have some psionic Raxar. That's kind of cool. Also, my naval capacity just collapsed again. I'm not quite sure why, but it just did. So... that just keeps fluctuating like crazy. Sometimes it jumps up to 1,300 for a bit, sometimes it doesn't, and I'm not sure why. Actually, I do have one thing I could do. Hang on. Policies. No, take me to policies. I literally just clicked on that. Is there one of the Unity ambitions for... yeah, there we go. Naval capacity plus 20%, ship upkeep minus 20%. Boom. I can very easily afford that. So I think we'll just get that into production. And now I've got absolutely 10 bajillion things. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, the only two I really need are the bonus 2 minerals and Grand Fleet. Will to power is... that's a nice to have, I'll admit. Will to power will be... oh, hang on. Why am I only...
ships upgraded.
Subject integration. Oh, apparently I'm integrating. Who am I integrating? I can't remember. I'm integrating somebody. Probably because I want something they've got. I can't remember why I'm doing that. I could give myself loads of... Yeah, go on. Let's get myself absolutely tons of flipping influence. I'm going to be needing that for a handful of wars over here. Right, shield fleet is finally upgraded, so that's now up to 76,000. That can now move over here and guard anything around this part of the world. That'll all be absolutely fine. Is there a way I could make this border a bit neater between me and these bastards? Because right now they've got like 3 different ways in, but honestly I can't see a way of changing that. Unless I was to mop up all of this and get it down to 2. But that wouldn't really help me much, to be honest. So I think we should probably just leave that be. Oh, the Raxar have started laying down more claims. This is worrying. But then again, the Raxar Alliance fleet, which may turn out to be very ironically named, is nearby. If need be, they can... you know what, actually, I should swap this round. The Raxar Alliance fleet should be close by to the Raxar, and the Forfossen Defense lads, they should be the ones set up here. So I did bring myself a spare Titan here, so if you guys want to join up with that fleet, that would be absolutely marvellous. In you flipping go, and... No, wait, I want you to... Okay, fine, apparently you have to manually merge them. Okay, fine, Forfossen Defense fleet. So... You guys are all as you should be. Now, Forfossen Defense Fleet, you guys head up north and deal with the northern frontier up here. So you guys swap positions. So if the Raxar do start getting any stupid ideas, the Raxar Alliance Fleet, which is pretty strong, will be ready to stop them. Now, the actual station I'm jumping into, yes, the spice must indeed flow. The station I'm jumping into is... not that strong. 7,000 odd with 10 bajillion defense platforms, suggesting... that it's probably got itself a whole bunch of, yeah, non-military gun things set in it. It's only 7,000 with all these extra defense platforms. It can't be that tough. Fine, that all works for me, and apparently that has finished construction queue. Well, thanks for letting me know. I assume that was an upgrade. Oh, but first, we've got some shrouding to do. Hello, right, what's the shroud got for me? We made it, we're inside. Yep, reach in, spend some energy. A small flickering star materializes inside the shroud. It flies past incredible speed, and for a second, it reveals itself as an alien ship of unknown configuration. Then it vanishes in a cloud of psionic energy as quickly as it appeared. Can it be? Is it possible to physically enter the shroud and then emerge somewhere else entirely in normal space? Let's linger for a while. Uh-oh. Why have I got a curse? So apparently that was bats. We attempt to merge with the mind glow of the crew, but their intellects are darker and more alien than any we have yet encountered. Not only are we repelled from their vessel, psionic feedback from their violent rejection has followed us out of the shroud. The sublight travel speed of all our starships has been momentarily reduced. Ouch. 5 years of sublight speed down. Well, that is not fun, but then again, the war we're about to be taking part in is not going to be a big war of mobility, so it's not a disaster. Actually, I have noticed one potentially quite useful little opportunity down here. Yeah, this space here, currently belonging to the Forfossens, I can't help but notice, one, how's your war going? Okay, apparently you don't actually have a war going on right now with the... Wait. What happened to the war with the Pithox? Because they were winning that war, like, a lot. Right, well, that is interesting. Yeah, what I want to do here is, if I could just basically wrap up all of this, then I'd have basically a single point I could fortify against the Forfossens. And then they'd have a lot harder time breaking into our territory from the south. Yeah, you know what? That's going to be super cheap to do as well. I've totally got all of the resources I need for that. So, all of you, 20, 20, 30. Yep, 150 right now. This is cheap as chips. And then I just need this system. Job done. And there's no planets on here, so I can basically just send my fleets around. And this will be absolutely fine as well. So, that is a good secondary thing to achieve with this here war. That all works very, very nicely indeed. So, is everybody in position, or at least good enough? Yeah? Probably. I'm going to leave the north for now. Let's not worry about the north. I could probably push them back to a better position, but there'd be like 3 planets that would need invading for that. Honestly, if my vassals can pull it off by themselves, I'll let them. But I see no reason to rush that. There's a big fleet right there. We could catch them out of position, hopefully. We should be able to outspeed them. I think we're about ready to go. Yeah, in that case, I'd say it's time. It is time for a big-ass war. Anyone else want to be in on this? Would you believe no one else wants to be in on this? So, we're simply conquering our claims. Let's get this done. So, war with you bastards. I have just declared war with a very big part of the entire galaxy. Also, apparently I had... Who was this? A construction ship. Apparently. Alright, fine. So those guys, we are not surprised. Lovely. We have got hostile ships inside. Right. What were you guys doing there exactly? I don't know. Fine. Okay, this is why we keep some small fleets back for emergencies. Starfish Defense Fleet, could you just head over there and, like, figure out what the bloody hell these bastards are doing? Quick as you like. That's all fine. Meanwhile, yeah, our 3 fleets here, Cabbage Liberator, General Security, and Salvage, you can just basically head straight through into this territory and start knocking down these guys. So in you go, and in you go as well, and Salvage is... You're also doing this. Just, there you go, now you got the message. And Salvage, you're coming in as well. So all of you guys should now be moving in together. We'll annihilate that, we'll destroy this fleet here, and then we'll see what their next move is. Shield Fleet is ready to guard the northern flank, but I've got Spaceport under attack. Yeah, because apparently they've just had, like, one of their flipping forces right here. Though, actually, it doesn't matter, because they won't have any claims this deep, so it's kind of okay. We've also got... Okay. There is, however, the small problem that these guys... There's just... Why was there a mushroom? Ah, it was probably heading over here to try and deal with the bloody Pithox. Right, well this is... Wait, what? Whose fleet is... That wasn't... Why is the Gan... Well, I guess they were coming over to try and help the Pithox as well. Right, none of the fleets were where I expected them to be. Let's just put it that way. Because apparently this fleet was right. Okay, so... Ignore my actual plan of conquest for the time being. For the moment, which fleet is this? This is Raxar Alliance. Right, Raxar Alliance, can you just come and hunt these bastards down? You should be able to... Or you could just warp over to them. No, let's just take them out properly. There's no rush on this whatsoever. So we've got a couple of small forces that need to be taken out. Is Shield Fleet by any chance in a better position? No, well, kind of, but then maybe not so much. And I don't want to take any of this, because though I could slightly neaten the border, it's not even worth it. Unless this is like a spectacular system. No, and there's also a load of planets I don't want to actually have to bother with. Also, why are you... Okay. I don't know who settled this world. Possibly this was being settled by the Romans, then it got, like, abolished or something? I'm not sure. Right. So this hasn't gone, like, entirely to plan. I'm going to be honest. It's fine. Everything's under control. This is entirely to, like, not plan, but it's okay anyway. So, my fleets are now... Oh, yeah. Yeah, my fleets are now moving in. My fleets are moving in, including the Titans. Right, let's just get down there and just enjoy the Zimmerpuck reaction to all of this. So these guys have tried. They have tried their best. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, in we go. In we go. The forces will be coming in momentarily. There we go. And in comes the... Oh, yes. That's a Perdition Beam. And that's Tachyon. And I'm going to have plenty of point defense. Oh, my goodness, yes. Yeah, you know what? That's pretty sexy. That's pretty sexy right there. That's nice. Right, so this system is being knocked down pretty quickly. So we've... And by the way, I've also retrofitted out my fleet with bombers. I have moved them over to bombers. So advanced bomber craft are now set on all of my battleships and also cruisers. Don't have many cruisers. Honestly, I find cruisers a bit pointless pretty quickly in the game, to be honest. I like having destroyers for cheap point defense, corvettes for a mass high evasion swarm, and then battle cruisers at the back for long-range heavy artillery. I don't really see cruisers as having much point other than as... I guess you could use them as carriers for bomber wings, but I'm not even sure they're worth it. I think they're too expensive to justify it, to be honest. Right, so that war has begun very nicely. Where are the fleets? We could probably just start wrapping up most of this immediately. So leave the strongest fleet here, which is Cabbage Liberators, to begin bombarding this world. The other fleets, therefore, can start making their way just up and up and up. So General Security and... it was Salvage, wasn't it? Yeah. General Security and Salvage, you just start heading... General security, just head to the... Oh, of course, I can't. I physically can't because of the bloody FTL inhibition. Right, okay. So, in which case, everybody just start bombarding this world. I'm not sure if that makes it any faster, but we'll give it a go. Because, irritatingly, this world is actually quite well defended. 830 strength. I'm gathering more strength with my armies. Fine. What's going on elsewhere? Because these bastards are just going around bombing stuff for no well-explained reason. We'll slowly wear them down. No, they've got point defense, so these stations are all completely garbage. Does anyone have... What's this? This must be reinforcements. That's just a random cruiser that's trying to reinforce. Okay, apparently there's just a random cruiser here. Right, well, okay. Send it over here. Send it to go and fight these guys, because it won't do that well, but it might just do okay. It'll buy us some time, damn it. It'll buy us some time. Right, hostile fleet present. That's... Yeah, that's this force over here. Fine, so I'm sending some reinforcements in that direction. This fleet is trying to... Weren't you supposed to be trying to track something down? Why haven't you been able to track something down? Right, so the Fossons have managed to... How have you managed to secure this territory? How did you even... Right, there's a fleet here. Or rather, there's an army. Okay. Well, this is fine. If you're not doing anything right now, then you may as well go and hunt down... Yeah, hunt down this army. That's fine. Didn't you used to have a leader? Did one of the leaders die at a really inconvenient moment? Well, I've got space for a new one. Anyone competent? Trickster for disengagement chance. But yeah, Trickster used to have sublight speed. It's lost it. That's been changed in a patch. Aggressive. Fire rate and sublight speed. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll take that. You get in there. Get after those guys. Let's just clear out this. And then once you're done with that, clear out this system. And then we can actually start working on figuring out, yeah, what the heck is going on. Because I don't know where that fleet went. Possibly... No, it can't have emergency jumped out. I've no idea where it's gone. Right, clear out that. Meanwhile, small things are going in. Hang on, what's going on? Hostile fleet present. Yeah, okay, fine. So that station's going to go down. We'll have done at least a little bit of damage to their armor. They're just firing with lasers. Lasers work pretty well against hull. We do have reinforcements coming in. Is this fleet moving right now? It is moving. Is it going to try and attack Shield Fleet? It's going in this direction. Probably it is, in which case Shield Fleet is in the right position to intercept that. That's fine. Now, let's get all my armies drawn up, because I had like 10 bajillion new armies coming in as well. I just kept training more. So anyone that's, yeah, you're there, and you're there. So you two, just starting in this direction as reinforcements, but for the most part, I should now have at this point, yeah, that there is, not you though, right. Can you figure out who's supposed to be merging with who? Yes, you have 1,700 with the benefit of this general. Right, 1,700 strength. I think, obviously, you are now being brought down over to this system. So, straight through the wormhole, come and join up with this. That will do absolutely fine. This place should be losing its strength pretty fast. How quickly is that? It is losing strength somewhat fast, yes. Not great, but it'll do the job. We'll just bombard them a bit longer. I think the other systems aren't quite so bad, actually. This system has got itself... How much strength there? Yeah, 500. We could just go for a straight invasion there. And then there's one more. Irritating, this is 3 alongside this little spine right here. Apparently I'm fighting something. I'll get to that in just a second. That's an irritatingly more defended one too. Right, fleet combat. We've managed to... we've caught up with the armies. So, this is not going to go well for you, because you guys don't actually have, like, you know, weapons or anything. So, this is unfortunate, and, okay, we've done a fair bit of damage to their army there. You now go and reclaim this system, and then swing north. How are we doing clearing out... What happened to this system? Right, you, head over here. Have we lost sight of this because of Nebula? No, we have not. I'm just not quite sure where that fleet went.
Aggressors spotted.
No idea. Possibly it had jump drives. It may have done. I've no clue. Right, these guys are coming over here. Are you heading north at this point? That is actually the Federation fleet. So if we can clear that out, that'd be marvellous. Right, they're totally heading in that direction. So, we need Shield Fleet to head... Okay, why are there all these fleets here that shouldn't be there? You guys should actually be moving somewhere, but okay, fine. Don't bother finding your fleet. Do whatever you want. Right, get over here. And we will counterattack against these guys. This should work out perfectly. We've got more fire going on over here. Yeah, we're just clearing out this system. Fine. So this system is now cleared out. Those are friendlies, or rather at least they're neutrals. I have lost visibility of where the enemy were over here. There is, yeah, the Fossons have now drawn up 9,000 strength here. Right. You want to just basically start working your way up the spine, because we can claim all of these systems right now. So work your way through all of them and hopefully catch their fleet here. Is their fleet just chilling out? No, their fleet's heading south. Good. We'll intercept it. If they want to come over here, then we'll just catch that and intercept it. More people are fighting. It might be the same force. No, that's actually the cruiser, who, if it's an upgraded version, should actually also be deploying bombers at this point. It should be. Well, it's clearly got some plasma and some anti-shield stuff. Shouldn't you have... I swear you should have bombers at this point. Maybe you were before the upgrades. No, actually. Clearly I forgot to upgrade my cruisers to have the actual hangar bays. Possibly I made the decision against it. Still, they do have these beautiful dark matter deflectors, which are just lovely. So now it's just shields for days. Though actually you've got no point defense, so sadly your shields are completely useless. Fortunately, now you've actually cut through its shielding, your plasma is just melting its armor, so you will take care of that, no problem at all. Very, very nice indeed. Right, where exactly is Starfish Defense? Right now, it's not doing anything. Next big fight is probably going to be over here at this point. So, yeah, Shield Fleet should be moving in this direction. Yep, Shield Fleet is moving in. These guys are, well, they claim that they have taken over this platform. Technically, they have. Are they going to begin bombarding Ultras at this point? Because if so, they're going to regret it. Or are they going to move straight on to... Yeah, they are bombarding Ultras. That's fine. Also, someone else has just gone to war. It's... Oh, the Raxar just got lucky there. Because the Raxar would have just been pulled into that war if they were still in a defensive pact. I knew that was going to happen. Fine, so the Tebazoid Ravagers are probably going to lose even more territory. Their time is pretty much done. That's another empire that's going to be dead momentarily. Are you nearly ready to warp out? Yeah, there you go. Right. So, we've got Shield Fleet now coming in on these bastards. These guys are going to be torn apart. Apparently, we're already engaging. I feel like we're quite far away to be engaging, but alright. And, oh, there's a Perdition Beam. There's a Perdition Beam. Let's get right in there. That's the long-range fire. And in comes all of that. These guys are going to be shredded. They are going to try and warp out, but we're going to do a lot of damage to them. In the meantime, this fleet has got such strong shields. They cannot pierce the shield. Like, they might get a little bit of damage through, but this fleet is being just absolutely trashed. It'll be back. It'll be back. We may need to hunt it down to knacker it a bit more before it has a chance to heal up. Otherwise, it will just be back annoyingly later. But there is still clearly a lot of explosions going on there. This is all absolutely fine. Yeah, this fleet is basically in good shape. Does it actually need to heal up much? Honestly, I don't think it does. I think this fleet can probably just head on its way. Though, as that doesn't actually have anything to do right now, I may as well actually heal it up. Fine. How are we doing with all of this down here? And also, let's just check how we're doing up here as well. We've got, okay, we've got some form of fleet. You're not going to tell me where it is? Fine. Thanks. Okay, hostile fleets present, 9,000. Ah, good. We've actually run into these guys, which we were exactly looking to happen. So we've got another small fleet. This, the Fossons this time are going to be absolutely shredded. How much? Oh, I've actually got a flipping Titan here as well. I think I'm allowed 8 Titans. Oh, there's the Titan beam. There's the Perdition warming up. And I think it just basically, that just one-shot the station. Love it. Right. In come all of the Corvettes. Gonna swarm over here and just basically do a hell of a lot of damage to these guys. Battleships are going to come in and just provide supporting fire. Huge amounts of fire coming in there. And now we can clear out their army as well. Beautiful. So that force is just going to be absolutely shredded. Have we got anything coming in up here? No sign of movement up there. Are you just offering me... You're offering me energy. Sorry, you know we don't like that. Is anyone thinking of counterattacking? Not yet. Right, okay. So we've managed to take this so far. How are we doing against the armies? They are looking wounded, but... I kind of want to get this done, to be honest.
New frontiers
and we've also got new frontiers established. Ah, that must be the new colonies down. And we've also finished our focusing arrays. Lovely. What are we doing here? Ah, fleet commandment plus 10. Isn't it hard cap? I thought it was hard cap to 200, but maybe I'm wrong. arc emitters, planetary shields. Building cost -5. I'm going to go for the arc emitter. Because I might try at some point just retrofitting out my fleet to do nothing but all the weapons that completely bypass shields and armor. Because then you're more likely to be able to knock out a ship before it's able to do a tactical retreat. That might actually be quite useful. Right, get down there. You need the experience. And we do have reinforcements ready to go. This is going to be a bit of a bloody invasion, to be honest. But we've got a good 5-star general. He's psychic. We've got psychic armies. We've got hawking beasts. These armies are presumably not great, because they're only 600 strength. We're going to take some knocks. We're going to take... Oh, wow. Did we just lose one of our armies just like that? Yeah, some of these armies are, taking some bad damage, but they're doing bad damage in return. These guys are being... Wow, we have taken a few knocks there. We have taken some real knocks. Send the Hawking Beast in first. Send in the Hawking Beast, damn it. Anything else coming up north? Oh, there's something up here. Hello. It's actually... Is that the fleet again? Are they... Yeah, it's the same fleet. It's the same flipping fleet. Well, alright, try that. Why are you guys all hanging out here? Why can you guys not find a fleet to join? It's bloody annoying. Right, you guys, head over here and hit them again. Because apparently they didn't learn their lesson the first time. So, begin attacking the Federation fleet. This time, just smash into them. That will all just do fine. Now, we've also got the invasion going on down here. Planetary invasion. We are taking some serious flipping knocks here. These guys have dug in deep. They did not want to give up. But some of our armies have managed to pull back at this point. So now we're just basically sweeping them up. Fine. We've still got plenty of strength here. Still got plenty of strength. Though I'm going to get some more reinforcements trained just for emergencies. Because I think that was just Jazzajans. We're just going to throw Jazzajans to the front line and sort of hope. Some of these armies were a little bit inexperienced, which is why possibly that just happened. Right, Jazzajan armies, and we want as many Jazzajan armies as you're going to let me train. Yeah, literally as many as I can actually sustain in my entire empire. And the game's temporarily frozen, which means something big is about to happen. What is it? That is the... Ah, the Polity of Halifax. Why did I integrate you again? I know exactly why I integrated you. The living metal business. Yes, right. Does anyone know where there's a construction ship? Right, you, my good man, get over here and build the mining station straight away. Build some research stations. Build another research station. Come over here, build some more mining and all of that. You just get on with all of that, because apparently these guys can't be bothered to mine their own territory. I did, however, just inherit a couple of planets I'm not actually that interested in. The planets of Humph and Benedict Cumberbatch. So we should probably just shove them straight into, yeah, the Athari Sanctuary sector up here. Assuming these guys are... Oh, it's a couple of robots we're having to... Sorry, Primitive Factory? You want me to upgrade a primitive factory? Right, apparently this place was just extremely bloody primitive. Right, well, well done. Well done, good bit of management there. Any chance these planets are less terribly managed? Not quite so bad, but still pretty terrible. You guys have done a very, very bad job. So, this place has been taken. It's actually been fairly well developed. This all works for me. There's 4,000 strength here, and this place has mainly just been converted to handle anchorages. Fine, let's give this place a handful of defense platforms just to help it keep its chin up, because I suspect it might need them. Sooner or later, they will counterattack. Now that we've got that sorted out, however, I would say, yeah, salvage fleet. Your job is to maintain that. Reinforcements just arrived. Well done. Don't worry about the dead people. We've brought new people in to replace the dead people, so that all works. This guy's listed as level 3, but then he goes up to level 5 when he actually starts invading, which is all very odd. Right. What we need to do now is, that's Cabbage Liberators and General Security. Right, so they can start heading further up the spine. We need to clear out this fleet. We haven't seen any attack from... Yeah, Twitter we haven't seen anything from yet. That's interesting. Right, and don't forget, the Raxar Alliance fleet can now just basically take all of this. Someone's fighting, I'm assuming that's, yeah, that's just General Security and Cabbage Liberators clearing out the forces up here. This is all looking just fine. This force is... Actually, this force... Ah, screw it. They do actually have one actual proper fortress, annoyingly. Right, well, you guys may as well begin bombarding it right now, just so, you know, slightly soften up the actual place for when the fleets arrive. Speaking of which, there's the transport fleet. Keep it moving up. And looks like exactly the same thing is going to happen again. Right, shield fleet. No, I want to select shield fleet. Shield fleet... Get over here. Exactly the same thing that keeps happening is going to happen again, because these bastards do not learn their bloody lesson. Now, according to this, the garrison strength here is only about 500 odd, suggesting possibly these armies are a little bit on the weak side. Though actually, damage of up to 8. That's not nothing. That's not nothing at all. Also, I am concerned about this guy. That arrested development thing, yeah, I'm sorry. I think you're being... Yes, let us continue the deal, whoever you are. I think you need to be... Why do I have... Wait, hang on, what? Who's... Were you at some point, like, general or king or something? Right, okay. Legio... Right, I'm going to get rid of you. Commanding Legio 5. This is of interest. Yes, I would like to reassign him, because I don't know what the hell Legio 5 is, but I'm not sure it's doing anything that useful. Right, well, who was... Wait, what? Who was... Okay, I'm so confused there. Right, you get down onto the planet. I think you should be able to handle this. We've got some... Why would you not tell me where that fleet is? Just take me straight to it. That's obviously what I want. Right, planetary invasion underway. Meanwhile, over here, this force is just doing the rounds, clearing all this out. Let's just check how these guys are doing. They might be taking some bad hits. Yeah, we're going to lose some more Jazzajans, but... Oh, dear. Right. So, it turns out it is a little bit worse than I was expecting. We've got ourselves a war in heaven. That's not guaranteed, by the way. A war in heaven is actually, I think, not even likely to trigger. Wars in heaven can absolutely just not trigger at all. Okay. So, it would appear that the Golfurps have also... They've got a ridiculous name, the Golfurps. The Golfurps have also woken up. Meaning, at some point, they're going to force me to choose between the two of them. And they can basically just subjugate us. Alright, let's have a quick hello to these guys. Yeah, they're the terrifying Hydra people, aren't they? Yes, I thought so. So I can actually request to become a dominion of them, but it's much worse than being a satellite of the materialists. So a whole 25% of all of our energy and all of our minerals, and also, basically you get flicked over to being fanatical spiritualist. I'm already a bit spiritualist, so I'd basically just lose one of my two other things. I'd either lose Xenophile or I'd lose Egalitarian. I don't really want to lose either, to be honest. So, also, interestingly, right now, apparently their fleet power is inferior to ours, but I'm not going to go starting a war with them because I feel like I've got enough wars on the plate right now. Also, who... Oh, right, it happened. So the waking up is now happening, yeah, very quickly. At this point, the materialists have basically, yeah, they asked these guys to become a satellite. The dwarves, being idiots and purifying blood court, said nah, and now they're going to be absolutely destroyed. You just watch, this territory is now going to start exploding, and they're going to reach our borders very quickly, which is a concern. Fairly big one, in fact. How's the invasion going, by the way? Probably more flipping dead Jazzajans. No, actually. Not so bad. It looks like most of our army has survived on this occasion. And now we just need to knacker these bastards. And thanks to the psychic armies and the giant beasts, yeah, the morale collapses nice and quickly, which is good. And unsurprisingly, those two guys have actually declared each other rivals. Oh, this is not going to go well for anyone, actually, but it's going to really shake up the galaxy. That is going to massively shake up the galaxy. Fine, so that's taken. Cabbage Liberators are apparently heating up, as is General Security. Honestly, that's fine. You guys just run straight through here. You guys run straight through here. In fact, yeah, at this point, we can just knock out that fleet. That's A-okay. How far up the spine did I actually claim I wanted to go? Only as far as Rastaban. I've actually got 400 now. That's... Oh, 300! Oh, yeah, 150 doubled. Right, yeah. I'm not going any further in this war. I just want what I've got right there. I just want what I've got. So those guys are just going to clear out that, clear out this force, and then they just need to head onwards. Right, you guys also head in this direction, please. Yeah, I think this force is relatively well. Yeah, that's really well guarded, 830. We'll need to bombard that. No counterattack. We've got ourselves... Oh, hello. There's a small force there. Is that... Right, shield fleet needs to get into... Actually, you know what? I could probably get these guys just with... Okay, as you guys are just, like, chilling out here doing nothing, how would you like to actually do something useful with your time? There you go. Well done. So this fleet, whatever it's doing here exactly... Why are you guys not reporting to your stations? You're supposed to have stations to report to. Right, get over there, and you get back over here, and everything will be fine. So they're going to struggle to break through anything. There are dangers around here. No sign of a counterattack whatsoever. We're pretty much ready to... Yeah, we can settle the status quo whenever the hell we want at this point. And now this guy's just going to return here and guard this front. So we've got what we want here. You guys got anything good? No, nothing major. Someone mentioned just because I'm seeing jump drive there, it doesn't mean it's actually that they've got jump drives. It might be the debris from my ships that have dropped jump drives. I'm not sure if that's actually true, but someone mentioned it in the comments, so I thought I would pass that on, but I'm not sure if that's actually the case. No other movement here whatsoever. Hostile fleets present, and yeah, there we are. My fleets have arrived, and now we can clear out this stupid fleet here. These guys are going to be, yeah, knackered pretty quickly. And in comes all the plasma fire to take out this. And, yeah, just dead in seconds. Right. We've only got one more thing to take care of around here. Though, actually, did we just destroy a science ship? Why did we do that? It's science. We don't blow up science ships. Don't do that. That's rude. Right. I need to get up to... Hang on, where was the... there was a... I know that natural wormhole. I want to get to this one up here. Yeah, fine. So I'm not going to get up to there. But I want to get up to their next war, because I want to get the wormhole and also the living metal. Though I think I've actually got the living metal now, right? Yes, I've actually got one living metal. So now I've actually got hull regeneration going on. So my ship should now actually heal themselves over time, which is very, very good news. Right. How long is it going to take us to bombard this planet down? Hopefully not too long. It's going to take a little while, to be honest. Otherwise, I'm just going to throw away a lot of strength. And actually, it would appear that my vassals have shown up. They want to help. Good for them. Good for them. They might actually be strong enough to take out what's left of the bloody... well, that's actually the Ganvius fleet. For some reason, I think your Federation fleet is called the Ganvius fleet. Fine. This force has made it back over here. So... We've gained what we wanted to gain over here. We're just going to gain this big area of space, and we can just fortify that spot right there. That works for me. Just a bit of extra mining territory over there. I've just got so much money right now. And aggressors spotted, but don't, tell me where or anything. Just kind of, draw attention to it. Actually, reasonable speculation. This wormhole very likely goes over to here, which is how these guys were able to join the Federation, because technically they're neighbours with the Zimmerpucks. Yeah, that's really likely, in fact. I can't prove it, but it does seem very, very likely. And, oh, the Slurpanor Carnot has apparently been taken care of. Probably eaten by their... Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? That's not what used to be happening over there. But... Who destroyed it? And why did no one occupy it after it was... Wait, what the hell just happened? There was a big thing. There was a big thing over there, and now it's not. We've also got research. That's strike craft up 10%. Very, very good indeed. Ooh, improved battleship hulls. Yeah, I'll be taking that, thank you. And peace. Which was between... Right, so... What was the terms of this peace? Because it kind of feels like someone ceased to exist and, like, literally just disappeared. Also, who's swearing at me? Oh, the Raxar! Oh, guys, come on. Come on, we were friends at one point. We were actually friends. Don't be dicks. Yeah, if you've got any bloody clue what actually happened there, let me know, because I'm not sure under what circumstances an entire fairly large empire would just cease to exist. I'm not sure, like, what war goal would just cause them to disappear as opposed to being either eaten or having their ideology changed or becoming a vassal or becoming a tributary. I don't know what would just cause them to disappear. Like, fallen empires can do that. It's one of the things they can do. They just kind of disappear and take themselves off out of the galaxy. But I'm kind of confused what would cause a normal empire to do it. Right, I've had enough of this war. You guys should have chilled out by now. Get down there, let's sort this out. And apparently, we have trouble somewhere else. It's a tiny little force. That's absolutely fine. You should be able to handle that by yourselves. So get in there. Here we are, little skirmish. It's nice to see the little skirmishers. In some ways, I actually prefer kind of Stellaris in the early or the mid game. So the little skirmishes where you can actually see what's going on a bit better are kind of cool. So what we need to do really is, this here is 3 quite tough tanky cruisers. So all we need to do is, oh, you got reinforcements. Well, 2 can play at that game. Good luck when my reinforcements show up. Right, the invasion is currently underway. We are taking some bad damage, including to our general, but he's managed to pull back. We are cutting through their troops pretty quickly. Some of them are backed off, some of the morale has collapsed. I will have enough troops to pull this off, but there's going to be severe casualties. In fact, some really severe casualties. I mean, I don't know why we don't just deploy the Hawking Beasts first. They seem to never lose. Like, you'd think if you had giant Hawking Beasts, you would send them out first, yes. Right, final few armies currently being finished off. Morale's collapsed, they are retreating, they are broken, they're disengaged. Job done. We took a lot of heavy damage there, but it'll flip and do the job. Right, general security. Just head up here and just whack out a victory against both of them, please. The other guys, Cabbage Liberators, you may as well respond and return to here. They're not being stupid enough to attack us. I'm not going to be stupid enough to attack them either. So, last little couple of engagements going on here. This is just us completely knackering a couple of stations. Yeah, the perdition beam, oh yeah. The flipping perdition beams and whatever can just deal with that, no problem at all. We take that out, wrap on, and then we will be done in no time at all. This war is pretty much ready to be done here. So we've gained a little bit of territory. Anything else I'd like to help myself to while I'm actually sitting at... Oh yeah, with the integration done, I'm getting plus 12 influence a turn. Plus 12. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I may as well... Oh, I could just take one more. Take one more. Oh, that's like 3. I know it's 300, which is a lot. I could just take like 1 bit off these guys just to basically rub it in. Like, that might be fun, just to rub it in slightly. I mean, does it make the border... No, it doesn't make the border any better, to be honest. It makes the border pretty much exactly the same. So not really much point. Right, finish that off. We technically have everything that we need here. Okay, yeah, job done. Everybody happy? Everybody moderately happy, gotcha. So yes, indeed, settle the status quo. They will take it, send the offer, and we are going to gain a brand new little enclave of territory down here. And any minute, yeah, the game's just having a think. And there it goes. We will accept this for now. And there's our new little enclave of territory down there. I don't actually want your stupid planets, to be honest. They're probably terrible. Though, speaking of the devil, don't forget that I actually need to... Actually, no. I don't need to do anything to the new world. Because the new world, the whole point is it's actually got a whole bunch of stuff already built on it. So that's just bloody convenient. In fact, you know what? It's already so well developed. It's just going straight in there. Because I'm already actually over capacity over here. We gained those 2 things down there. I will keep at least some of the worlds of... What do I want to keep out of, what I took off the Fallen Empire? Well, there is the Preserve. I like the Preserve. The Preserve is fun. But equally, the Preserve is not actually doing any good to me being directly managed. It's already pretty much like, as it should be. So, I am going to, I'm going to hand the Preserve over to the Sector. Because I still get the science out of it, so that's fine. And that gets me back to where I should be over here. I would like to keep... I'd like to keep this world just because there's 3 good little planets in there. I'd like to keep the 3 systems as well. So that does me for the time being. Right, let's look at what we've just conquered here. Oh, and just to slightly reinforce this, I'm going to replace... resource silo, deep space, crew quarters we can do without. I'm going to replace that with naval logistics. And I'm going to replace the trading hub, because we really don't need the energy right now. I'm going to replace that with a gun battery. And I'm going to put on one more gun battery too. Just to make absolutely sure this thing can defend itself with a small fleet. Let's see what else we got here. This is, I'm so sorry. I didn't really want to blow it up. That sort of happened by, oh, I blew up an alien zoo. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was, excuse me, did you actually put a fortress on top of alien pets? Okay, I am truly your liberator, because I've come in and I've liberated the alien pets. Okay, so seriously, I've done you all a favour. You're welcome. And this is a nice little planet as well. Yep, already well developed. I can slightly improve its development level. Just get everything up to the next level. But for the most part, you guys have done a competent job here. And same at the third planet as well. Lovely. I've taken over some nice stuff here. This will not be difficult to manage at all. In fact, it should be safe to pretty much just shove straight into a new sector. I don't think I need to directly manage any of this. And in fact, actually, there's not a single planet going up this entire spine at this point. So, I won't bother actually throwing down... Yeah, I won't bother actually throwing down a big defensive platform over here. I'll work my way up to, say, all the way over here, and then I'll do that later. I'll just keep one fleet up here just to keep track of that. General security, no. General security is too prestigious. However, I could leave... No, actually, I don't even need a fleet all the way over there. General security can probably just head back on its way. General security, return it to Nishpan, please. And I would say, very likely, the... Okay, the outliner is too big. This is the problem with the new star-based system. The outliner gets aggressively large. Cabbage Liberators, same basic principle, please. You can also return home. Salvage fleet, however, you guys just chill out exactly where you are. Guard our new borders. So we've got a new little area over there. And we've also managed to secure all this new territory. Ah, now this area does need to be improved, however. This needs to be turned into a proper little starport. That will take a little bit of time to do. Once that's done, we will actually have a nice little barrier. So now the fossils only have this way in. And I could clean up this as well. If I could just clean up... Ooh, if I could just have all of this up to here... Well, at that point, I may as well just kill them, to be honest. Because at that point, like, you know, they've not exactly got much left. How much is in this bit? Not much, really. Like, 4 planets. Actually, no, 3 planets this side, because that's the far side. 3 planets, that'd be a quick, easy war right there. I'm guessing, by the way, the Raxar like me, like, even less at this point. Actually, surprisingly, no. Surprisingly, they don't seem to care that much. Maybe there's a way back for me in the Raxar. Maybe it doesn't have to end with me building a Death Star and murdering all of them on prom night. I don't know. Prom night might, you know, come to have a much darker meaning as time goes by. We'll have to see. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? I think we'll leave things off there because next time we've got some... Wait, hang on. Why are you guys... No, wait, no, don't naff off. Don't naff off because there's important things to do. Before you naff off, the Ether Drake. We've got to actually take care of the Ether Drake. And you, go over here and, like, you know, deal with this. Why not? Right, we've got stuff to do over here, and I've brought a construction ship specially for it. We've got an Ether Drake to take out. We've got, presumably, a hopefully very special planet to deal with. We've got the loneliest pirates in the world to clear out. And, you know, if we're really lucky, maybe there's something amazing up here. I don't know. So, you know, we'll clear out those, and then we need to figure out what's going on. Because technically, the war in heaven has not broken out yet, but I need to pick a side. It won't break out immediately. Not quite immediately, but as soon as they start expanding... Wait, hang on, where can you even expand? Oh. Can't help but notice that these guys have actually got a border with the Raxar. Ooh. Ooh. These guys will offer good terms, but these guys could be my new friend against the Raxar. How would you guys like to go to prom? That could work, you know, that could work. We shall see. That's coming up very, very soon indeed. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been Stellaris. Thank you very much, and goodbye. No, okay, that would have been good if I'd actually hit the ball. And swing! Yes, yes, yes! That is the swing! That is the swing! Come on! Golf you! Oh, yes! Oh. I'll get you next time, golf.